It's better friggin' work. Okay, is this better? I think. Okay. Hey, sorry. I always think I got it and I wait till the last minute and something goes wrong. Like right before I was about to hit live, I realized my headphones were in the car and I had to go outside. Looking how I'm looking. Okay. So let me try. I'm going to try to go live in the Facebook group. I actually have this other phone. This is a 7. This is an iPhone 7 Plus, I think. And I like this camera better than this one. But I can't find my the piece for my phone. And excuse the appearance as well. Sorry. Hey everybody. Okay, I got it. But I don't know where my little piece is. No piece. Yeah, I'm loving the new house. It's still like, I feel like I'm spending so much money now just because I'm not used to it. Like I was saving for so long, it just seems so weird. Sorry. It just seems so weird to be spending this much money. I feel like I'm on Amazon twice a week. Okay. And it's always something that needs to be done. Like I want to update this, do this, do this. I want new blinds in the loft. I need new curtains. Like I just ordered a backdoor curtain. You guys remember that blue curtain that I had, that blue sheet, not even a curtain, let me quit playing. That blue sheet that I had over the back door, I finally got an actual curtain for it. I put up the curtain rod myself. I was super proud. But everything that I'm doing is like a little crooked because I guess I can't eyeball things as good as I thought. Thank you, Pamela. I guess I can't eyeball things as good as I thought. So, yeah, I'm loving it. It's coming along. I'm super excited. I really want to find, or maybe I can just do it like this. Let me see something. Hold on. Okay, it's saying, hold on. It's saying poor, let me see. Trying to do it in the Facebook group. I forgot this phone. Has to have Wi-Fi. Let me see. Delete. Okay. Start live video. See if this works. Okay, I'm also live, I think, in the Facebook group. See, the camera just looks so much better in the Facebook group. If I'm actually live, let me see if I'm actually live. Hey, Mary. Hey, Francine. Hey, Zeta. Zelta, sorry. Zelta. Let's see, am I live? Can't even see. Can somebody tell me if I'm live in the Facebook group? Because I don't know. I can't see. Yeah, this place now. Yes, I'm super excited to be able to just do whatever. put up whatever, put a spin on it. If I don't like it, that's okay. I can take it down. I can repaint it. I can return it. I can sell it. I can, you know, buy a new one or just replace it sometime down the road. Everything doesn't have to happen this year. So I'm super excited about it. Everything. I'm trying to see how can I even tell if I'm live? Okay, let me see. Choose how to enter. You get your name pronounced all types of ways. I know. Same. That's why I'm sensitive to people's name. I'm like, it's not that hard. It's right there. Or when they misspell it in the email and they're literally emailing me. So, oh my gosh. My boobs look huge on Facebook. I'm gonna set this up. Can someone tell me if they can see me live on Facebook? Okay, I am live. Okay, thanks. I just can't see any comments, I guess. Okay, so tonight, of course, with these Tuesday night lives, we're just gonna be working. We're gonna be in the basement probably for about 2 hours. I'll be on live. And yeah, we're just gonna be chilling, chit-chatting. No real topic, no one topic. This is just, grab your wine, decompress, do whatever you need to do. We're just chilling. I'm gonna try to clean this camera one more time. Maybe I need to use that's a little better. That's a little better. Or I could use the back camera. Can you guys please give the video a thumbs up as you are watching? Let's see if we can get the video to like 50 likes before the end. Okay, yeah. Home decor. I haven't been shopping that much like in the stores. I really want to go to like at home, but Elijah never wants to go into the store with me. And I drag him sometimes, but he like takes away from the experience. Like when he's like dragging behind, you gotta keep turning around, make sure he's there. Those things. But yeah, I want to do another like home decor, update you guys, take you upstairs. But I feel like I need to do it. Hey, Facebook. Hey, everybody. I'm actually live on Facebook and YouTube right now. So hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me over on Facebook too, because I know that was the issue last time. That there was audio. No, there was video, but no audio, which doesn't really work. So yeah, I really want to go shopping. My problem is my style keeps on like flip-flopping. Hey girl, hey girl. Oh, you already hit the thumbs up. Thank you, thank you. I feel like my style keeps flip-flopping because I started off with mid-century modern, but I'm finding myself leaning so heavy toward neutrals. And then like little pops of color, but mid-century modern is like big, colorful, bold, everywhere, kind of like mixed metals, mixed patterns, mixed textures, a lot of bold, bright colors. And I'm finding myself like wanting to do a neutral base and then do color around it. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm not mid-century modern. Maybe I'm something different. But then again, I get like tricked into like, do I have to be like one thing? But I don't want to have like too many styles around, like modern, mid-century modern, boho, minimalistic. Like I don't want you to go from the bathroom to the kitchen to the living room and see like it looks like 3 different people live there, So any design advice is appreciated. But yeah, I do have to upload more home content. So on the last live, a lot of people requested that I do what's that called? Like a home journey video, like how I went about buying my house, the steps that you have to take, um, like the like from a budget standpoint, of course, but like people who are first time home buyers or first time homeowners in their family, or they don't have a family to really talk to on that kind of level. So a couple people requested that, a few people actually requested that last time. So let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in, and I can do that. Announcements, rooms, like I can't even find, let me go out and go back in. See all. Okay, there I am. Let me see if I can hear myself. This might be bad. Hold on. Okay, can. So let's see if we expand it. Okay, now I can see myself on Facebook, I think. Okay. It's just weird because there's such a delay from what I'm saying and then what I'm seeing. It's like 7-10 second delay. So it's weird. Okay, so what are we doing tonight? What am I working on? Oh, I gotta laminate some envelopes. That's always very boring for me. So you guys can come along over here. My hair is a mess, okay? Don't even. Okay. I had yeah, huge delay on Facebook. Thrifting. So there is a Goodwill. There are two good Goodwills over by me, right? So where I live is kind of like a ritzy area, but and it's like a lot of individual subdivisions, and then like in the back you have like these like mansions and stuff. I don't live in a mansion, but there are some around. So of course, with people with a lot of money, they also get rid of good things, you know? So I feel like thrifting over here is going to take it to a whole nother level. So there's actually a Goodwill down the street, maybe like 2-3 minutes. Yep, it's up there by the Dunkin'. That's on the main street. So yeah, that is super exciting. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna bring you guys over here with me. Facebook is gonna have to stay on the desk, unfortunately. But Facebook, if you guys want to come over to YouTube, you're more than welcome. There's only like a couple people over there on Facebook. So I'm prepping. My goal for any big sales that I'm in or that I'm having that I know are coming up is to get all the open orders done before the sale starts. So that's what I've been doing, okay? Trying to get all the open orders done, but I just ran out of ink on that top printer over there that I used to print my envelopes and stickers. I ran out of magenta. So this is going to be fun. And I keep forgetting to. Am I back? Okay, sorry. I had a phone call. People are interrupting me. But yeah, so I'm trying to get all these open orders done. I gotta laminate all these envelopes, trim them down. I got a couple big orders on the February limited edition. If you guys missed that, March is coming back around on the 22nd. That's when the sale starts. So I'm going to have March available then also. Oh, don't make me happy. I need some music down here. So that's what I'm up to. I have to design a couple things. So I may go back over there soon. So yeah, this is just an all encompassing work with me. I'm just going to be doing oh, you never tried thrifting because of your immune system? That really blows. They have a lot of thrifting websites now. If you guys have ever tried that, but I feel like if you have a compromised immune system, like a thrift store is probably like one of the last places you want to be because it's like so much, you know, because it's coming like from everyone's house. The smell can be a little bit unpleasant depending on which one, you know, how clean they are and everything. So try going online. Thrifting can be a thing like Facebook Marketplace. There's a lot of good thrifted things on there. And they got like Thread Up, or they even have like what's the stuff on consignment too. Like if you're like more high end stuff on consignment, or send someone from your family. Been getting these weird headaches out of nowhere. So sometimes I like to play games. Like it gets really, really monotonous down here, but I'll play a game with myself where I race the what's that called? The laminator to see if I can get my items trimmed before the next round needs to go in. Y'all, you have to make this fun. Like it's fun. I like doing what I do. I just wish it's a little more exciting. Did you know? Did you know? Decided to go get. Look at this. Look at this. I need like. I really want to switch phones because I like this camera better. Other camera. So if you guys didn't hear on the last live, I debuted, I guess you want to call it, my new like one-on-one helpline. It's you just email me at budgethelp@mamasgottabudget.com and I can take on like a small amount of clients each month, and you can like we can work on your budget, see what's going on. Oh shit. Hold on. Okay, go. We can work on your budget. You can ask me any questions. I can set up an Excel budget for you. Like do things like that. And it'll be all via Zoom. And then we'll just, when you email me, just tell me what you need. We'll talk pricing and then go from there. Super excited because I get so many questions, I feel like, that are so personal. And a lot of people, they don't want to like put their business all the way out there, like in a comment. And I don't always see my DMs, honestly, because when you have a business page, there's two separate sections you have to go to. and you don't get an alert for the second um, group of DMs, if that makes sense. So this will be a way to make sure I capture like all those questions for everyone who has them. Oh yeah, Brittany. Yeah, I just replied to your DM. So check that. I know you DM'd me around noon, but I literally just saw it like 30 minutes ago. So yeah, if you guys want to do that, I'm definitely down to have like a one-on-one session. Also, let me know what you guys think about remember the anonymous like budget, what was it called? What was it called? Like where you submit your budget and then I tell you what I would do with it type thing. Let me know if you guys will be interested in submitting your budgets already complete anonymously for me to share on Instagram for other people and like do like a quick little IG Reels or TikTok style video. Like, okay, this person lives in this area. They make this much. They're married. They're single. Blah, blah, blah. They spend this much. Like, let me know. And it'll be like quick IG or TikTok style videos to put out there. And you guys would just send them to me. And I'll post them, but I won't, I'll leave it super, super anonymous. Oh, you already see? Look at you. Brittany is on it. Brittany is on it. So if you want to do that, let me know. Because I think that a lot of people can also help other people. Just like how I want to help other people with sharing my journey, my numbers and everything. I think you guys can help people too. And if you want to use my platform for it, I'm totally okay with that. But you might not be as comfortable with putting your business out there like and attaching it to your IG handle or putting your face or making a whole YouTube video or whatever. So, and a lot of people were telling me like from the Excel budget course like how much they learned. They were sharing their actual budget, like their screen. They were like scrolling through it real fast, but they were showing what they learned on their IG, and I was so proud. I was so proud of everyone. So if you want to do something like that, let me know, because I need to be more active on IG as well. I'm getting a ton of new followers, and I'm pretty sure it's from the promo that we received from the Planner Boss Collective Sale group, because they have like 35,000 followers that they market to. Excuse me. And then the combination of me being in PBC sale and it being the new year and a lot of people wanting to focus on their budget, I really want to get more active on Instagram. So if you guys can help me out with that, that'll be amazing. And I can get stuff like that put together. Like I said, it'll be totally anonymous. Casey, you sent an email? No, because someone else was just telling me they sent me an email, but that was just today, and I didn't. I can check it as soon as I get off of here, because all of my emails for Mama's Got a Budget, I have filtering to my Gmail, but my Gmail sometimes likes to stop syncing with my phone. So if the Mama's Got a Budget stops syncing, then all of it, like the MGB, the support, the hey girl and Mama's Got a Budget, like all that stops syncing. So I have to go on there and make sure. Ooh, and it's still there. School for Elijah is it's going good. Okay, so since we moved here, I kept him in his old school because it was all remote. And we moved in October, and then right after that was the holidays and doing all that. It was nuts. So I kept him there. I didn't even tell his school that we moved. I was like, you better not say anything to anybody. Don't tell anyone that you moved because we're like way out of the district, right? Like not even close. So I kept him in there until after winter break. So now that it's after, he's in his new school. And they started going back to actual in person. So it's pretty much in person if you choose to do so. And then on Fridays, everyone is remote. So it was a lot. I didn't want to put all that on him, like being in a new environment with a new routine, and in a new school system. So I kept that until this week. So this past Monday, actually, that was yesterday. Yesterday was his first day of real school in 9 months. And they're trying it out, but so far, so good. I mean, we're only 2 days in, but he's doing really well. Yesterday, like, when I tell y'all, he has to be at school at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is a tardy bell, right? Why did we not wake up until 7:52? I kid you not. I thought it was Sunday. I don't know what happened to my alarm. The sun woke me up. I was just like, Now, because I remember getting up at 1:48, 2:48, something like that, to go to the bathroom, right? Cool. That's the last thing I remember. I guess I blacked the fuck out because when I woke up again, it was 7:52, and I just looked at the clock and I was like, fuck, right? So I hurried up and got up. I opened my door. Why is Elijah standing right there, fully awake? I said, why didn't you wake me up? He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. He knew. He knew. Okay? So he was I know he was nervous too to start his first day. So we're literally running through the house. I had to call the school. The lady who's been helping me this whole time, like get him registered. I'm like, I am so sorry. I'm like, I'm so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. I didn't tell her that, but I'm like, she's probably thinking this bitch cannot even get it together. Tardy on his first day. He has been going to his other school. He has had perfect attendance for 3 years straight. He hasn't missed a day of school since kindergarten. And then I get here, his first day, he's tardy. So I had to call her. She was like, oh, well, he'll be marked tardy, but, just come to the office, blah, blah, blah. Girl, didn't have on no type of wig. Wasn't even dressed for work. I couldn't even get myself dressed for work. Okay? I had to just throw on whatever, ran out the door. We got there in 20 minutes. I dropped him off I woke up at 7:52. We got to school at 7:20. 8:20, sorry. And it's like probably like 3 minutes down the street. So, he's like me, where he doesn't really like attention. And the fact that he had to, like, it was all eyes on him. He couldn't, like, mix into the crowd. He couldn't, like, play the background, get a feel for it, read the room, or nothing. He was just like, he was late. He had to walk in with the office person. She was, like, holding his hand. He starts crying. She was like, oh, Elijah, I'm so happy you're here. Are you ready for school? He was like, and just starts crying. I'm like, oh, goodness. So that was his little mini meltdown. And then he kind of had a rough day, but when I picked him up, he was doing much better. And then they have the after school care because I got to like dart from work to home. And I have to like drive really fast. But I also had to stop for gas. So now I have to time it to where I have a full tank of gas when I have to, every time I have to leave because I cut it too close. I didn't even get to fill up my tank. I could only put $15 in because I had to go, honey. So by the time I made it right at 5:25. The pickup was at 5:30. I went to the wrong door twice. Had to call the number. I'm running around the school. You know it's dark at 5:25. Running around the playground in the dark, trying to find which door. She's like, "Oh, go into door 9. Go into door blah blah blah." I'm like, "What? I'm at door 4B, lady. Like, where is this door you're talking about?" She's like, "I'm standing right here. I don't see you." So by the time I picked him up, he was doing much better. He told me about his day. He was kind of standoffish. Um, oh, and then he forgot his lunch. So he was so busy doing all that extra stuff that I packed his lunch. He took it outside to the car, but got out the car without it and left it on the back seat. I didn't turn around to look on the back seat, and so I drove to work with his lunch on my back seat. So he did better, but he just didn't have lunch. So I was like, "Why didn't you get in the lunch line? You know, it's free for all students. It's fine." He was like, "Yeah, I did get in line, but I didn't like any of the stuff that they had." I'm like, "They had pepperoni pizza." He was like, "Yeah, that's what I wanted, but there wasn't any left." I'm like, "So you just didn't eat anything?" So luckily he had an after school snack that I packed him, but then he ate that in class because they have an in-class snack that I didn't know about. So he ate that knowing he didn't have his lunch. So by the time he got to lunch, he didn't like what they had, so he didn't have anything. And then at after school care, luckily the program director's daughter was there and she like had some chips or something she gave him. I'm like, they probably think I am the biggest screw up this school has ever seen. Late the first day, almost late to pick him up. Then the child didn't even have any food. I'm just like, lordy, lordy, lordy. So it was an eventful Monday, to say the least. And then my mom and sister are calling me and they're like, "Oh, how did he do? How is he?" But want to talk to him. I'm like, I'm tired, okay? I don't have time for this, okay? I'll text you tomorrow, okay, and let you know. So the first thing I did when I got to work yesterday, so I had to leave from dropping him off, from him crying, walking through the hallway, whatever, to come back home to get ready. And I'll get ready for work. Grabbed me some food out of the refrigerator real quick, hurried up, went to work. So that was eventful, trying to get there. Then they want to schedule meetings and people want to talk to me as soon as I walk in the door. I'm like, y'all just don't know. So the first thing I do when I get to work is go on Amazon and I ordered him an alarm clock. I'm like, because there's going to be no excuses. You're talking about some, "Oh, you didn't know, blah, blah, blah." He's like waiting for me to wake him up, but I'm asleep. But he's like laying in the bed, like, "Oh, if I be still enough, she's not going to hear me. Then she's not going to wake up. Then, that type of thing." So I ordered him an alarm clock. It came today. It's currently plugged in, and he doesn't know what time it's going to go off yet. Because he's the most literal child you'll ever meet. So he doesn't know if I tell him what time it's going to go off, he's gonna like stay up all night staring at the clock, basically. So there'll be no excuses. So even if I'm in the shower at the time where he's supposed to wake up, the alarm clock will wake him up and he knows to, get his butt in gear. All right, what's going on over here? Oh, Fatima, yes. Oh, thanks to my videos, girl. That is you. That is you. I just started it off for you and you finished it. I'm doing just Etsy work right now. Yeah, it's just hard for him to do in person. I mean, remote. He needs that in person. And they're very safe and he knows like I'm not playing and they're not playing about the masks and the social distancing and all that stuff. You have to sign a waiver that you'll take his temperature every day, that he won't be around people if he has any like they're like, "Look here. We're not playing with you." So, but he's the type that needs to be in that remote and he needs to be in that in-person learning because he just doesn't he doesn't thrive in the remote setting because he's just rushing, trying to get it done. He thinks it's a joke. He's like spinning around his chair. For gym class was the biggest joke. Barely participated in that. And I had to like, for him to get his butt in gear. I'm just like, you know what? We're not doing this today. I don't even, it's gym time and I don't hear nothing moving. It's completely silent up there. So he needs to be in person. He needs to have someone telling him because he's always like, well, what am I going to do now? What about now? How about now? Okay, I'm done with this. Like, okay, I'm done brushing my teeth. Now what do I do? I'm like, you wash your face. Okay, I wash my face. Now what do I do? You put something on your face, like the same thing you do every day. So if your kids can do remote, more power to them. I'm curious to see how it's going to be on Friday because Friday is mandatory remote. Hey, Crystal. 9 more classes and now my bachelor's in accounting. Only 9. The countdown is on. I don't even think I counted down like my number of classes I had remaining. I just knew the date I was graduating. That's what I was looking forward to. Yeah, so I hand cut all the envelopes after they come out of the laminator. So how they start off is I design them on the computer, do the whole like the title, the category, whatever you want. So like this one I have going out, this LV one, and it comes out like this on the cardstock. Then it goes on the silhouette and it reads the registration marks that I have here. So it'll cut around perfectly for me. Then by hand, I have to fold them on those lines. I don't have any that are not folded or that are already folded. I fold them along the lines and I glue them and then I put them in the laminating pouches, like 3 at a time. And then I stick them in the machine, in the laminator. And so when they come out, then I have to hand cut them. And then I look to see if you guys wanted them hole punched or not hole punched. And then they're ready for packaging. So I've cut this many so far tonight. And I got about 1, 2, 3, 4, only like 13 more to cut. Well, to trim. I got 2 orders to cut over here with the here. No, Athena, I can see your comments on Facebook. I can see you. But then I have YouTube over here also. Thanks for joining. Hey, Natasha. Hey, yeah, there's more people over on YouTube. But I can see your comments on both. Some people are like diehard, like Facebook users. Some people are always on YouTube. So I just wanted to go live on both. Test it out. One of these is going to die, so we'll see which one goes first. Hey, everybody on YouTube, if you can give it a thumbs up, give the video a thumbs up, please. I know when it gets to 1,000 thumbs up, then you're on the trending page. But I don't think I'm going to make 1,000 thumbs up. So let's just get it up to, my first goal is 50. So there's 50 of you in here and 28 likes. Thank you so much. You haven't been on Facebook in 11 years? Facebook was really, really hard to be on last year when the whole, the racism movement started up again. I mean, racism never really went anywhere, but when that whole thing started, like in May with George Floyd, Facebook was a really tough place to be. So I can see you taking a break. Much needed break. I know a couple people who just completely deleted their Facebooks too. So you are not alone. Thank you, Alexandria. Yeah, there's a lot of steps to create just a single order, but doing them in bulk does help. Um, and being on live helps because I have someone to talk to. But if not, if I'm just down here alone, it's a toss up. It's 50-50 whether I'll actually be productive, I'll be down here dancing, or I'll start doing something, or I'll just end up on Amazon all of a sudden and I don't get anything done. What happened? Yeah, Elijah definitely needs reinforcement. He's a boy. He's the only child, and he's just like mischievous, you know. I know if I had remote when I was in school, oh honey, I would be looking for ways to finesse the system too. And we could finesse the system just by ditching school, leaving in the middle of the day, or after your mama pulled out of the parking lot and you waved and then you ducked behind something and then you walked your ass right back on home. But there was no, video doorbells. There was no, you know, way of tracking. I didn't even have a cell phone that wasn't my first cell phone was a flip phone and it flipped from the bottom. I remember that. But wasn't no tracking. You want to update social media. You had to call the house phone if you wanted to talk to somebody. You had to call your mama at work and get put on hold. Like, hello, can I speak to my mama? You get put on hold. She had to come to the phone or not. So I know if I was doing remote when I was in school, I would be mischievous too. Oh, thank you, Journey. Oh, you asked, do you think taking the CPA exam while still in school is a positive? I think that it's a way for you to field the questions so you can see what you really need to pay attention to in class, or maybe pick your professor's brain a little. So I would say if your grades aren't suffering, if your grades are okay right now, and you can afford the mental space um, to do the CPA exam while you're in school, I would say go for it. If you're at a low, and your grades are okay. But if not, I can definitely see it taken away from class. So if your GPA is going to be affected, then don't do it. Yeah, the in-person teaching. Like some people do college completely online. And I don't know if I can do that. I remember when I was at SIU, I had one online class. It was sociology. And I rocked it just because at that point I was kind of like winding down on the partying. I was like, okay. And it was summertime. That's why. It was the summertime. Not a lot of people were in Carbondale. It was hot as balls. I was winding down on the party. So I was like, let me take this online class. And I rocked it. I liked it. That's because I think the way that they had it laid out was good, and sociology is just a lot of reading. And, it wasn't that in-depth type thing. In person could be too stressful. Oh, I want you guys to be stressed out. Am I paused? Let's see, we're at 63. Okay. Yeah, it's easy to get distracted at home. I'd be trying to do laundry. I'm doing anything. I feel like I'm so much more distracted when I'm working from home. And got the nerve to get mad when people call me. Like I'm on the clock, but then people call me and I get mad. I'm like, wait. Like, I'm trying to do something here. I'm mopping the floor. Can I help you? So yeah, I even need the in-person thing. You're working at a bank while pursuing your accounting degree. Are you just a teller? Well, I don't want to say just a teller, but are you a teller? this the right way here? Are you a teller or are you in the back office? I feel like the back office is where it's at, honey. Oh, Masters Online. Ooh. Is social work a lot of reading? I feel like social work, you have to be like engaging, right? You have to be like on the front lines almost and have people and their experiences and type of things. I feel like that'll be something that's hard to do from home. The degree aspect of it. Or maybe I'm wrong. Probably am. You're a teller, Athena. At least you get the people interaction, the customer interaction. I know it's not always great, but trust me. Sometimes you need like just a little bit of conversation during the workday. You want to move to your accounting department or potentially HR? Oh, Journey, I'm sorry. I can't imagine being a widow. Can't imagine. But for you to found the MGB fam, it means that you're doing, something productive with your time. You're rocking your finances. I'm not sure of it. Almost positive. Yeah, try to move to the accounting department. I think that's where it's at. But starting as a teller is a good way to get your foot in the door. Just make sure that your tills balance at the end and that you don't have any customer complaints. I feel like that's a good place to start if you don't give the back office too much trouble. Like, damn it, this girl is always $4 short. I feel like that's a good place to start. That used to be my dream job. Like when I was in high school, I always wanted to be a teller. But I could never get in at a bank. So I was just like a cashier at like 45 different places. So being a teller was my dream job, low key. Chelsea. You're in child welfare, so you get the kind of crazy parents mad at their kids. See, I have zero tolerance for people like that. Like, don't have kids then. I know mental health is a real thing, so I'm not saying it like that, but people who intentionally hurt their children, mm-mm. So I appreciate your work because I think it takes a strong person to be a social worker, especially in the child welfare division. Because I'd be like, you know what? Give me the kids. They're coming with me. No. The only thing is with this, I can never tell if it's upside down. I'd be like, no. They're coming with me. I'm gonna cuss crazy person out. You were having a discussion. Oh, you're rarely short. Look at you. That's good. Because I know I'd be stressing my boss out. It's like, Ryan, where are you with this? Like, not with you, okay? Not with you. Can I do it right? You want me to do it right or you want me to do it fast? Okay. So as long as you're not pissing your boss off, then that's always good. Yeah, children are the future, and for Parenting is a work of art in and of itself. That's why I get so worried. Like if I sit here and think about it for too long, I'm like, am I doing a good job? And am I really? Like, and it's like you don't even know if you're being a good parent until they grow up and get out of your house. That's when your work starts, showing. Like, did you teach them how to fend for themselves, how to balance their checkbook, how to wash dishes, how much salt to put in the water when you're cooking rice, and all that type of stuff? Are they a decent human? Are they holding the door for others? Are they saying please and thank you? Can they hold a job? It's like, and you don't know any of that until they fly the coop. So yes, children are definitely the future. Oh, thank you. I hope I'm doing okay. I just hope so. And then on top of it, like being a single parent, you feel like you're overcompensating, but you recognize it and you're like, oh, I need to snap out of it. And then like they're used to a certain type of consistency, and then you switch it up on them, and I just don't know. But then I'm like, I don't want him to see me working all the time. You still want to spend time with them. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's like you got to provide. You want to instill that work ethic, but you also want them to know that you're paying attention to them. So, and that's why I'm in the basement until midnight every night. Oh, Fatima! Stop it. You guys are too sweet. Thank you for the super chat. PO, yeah, so my PO box is still good out there. It's actually about to renew, and I don't know if I'm going to change it to the one out here. Because, y'all, let me tell you, the post office out here, you literally, there's no way around it. You have to go down a hill. I swear to you, it is at a 45-degree angle. Maybe like a 35. But it's steep. It's just steep. And I get so scared every time I have to drive over there because the light, and then there's a light, of course, okay? There's a light at the top of the hill. And then, so it starts off, and it's like all of a sudden. So it starts off straight, and then all of a sudden it just drops, right? So if you're waiting for the light and you're not like one of the first two cars, you're at this angle like this. And then when the light changes, you take your foot off of the brake, you roll backwards a good 3, 4, 5 feet, right? Before you can accelerate and you have to gun it up the hill. It's scary. That is literally what is holding me back from opening up my P.O. box up here, is because I am scared shitless to drive over there. Because when I take my foot off the brake, the light catches me every time. When I take my foot off the brake, I think I'm going to hit the person behind me. So I have to wait until the person in front of me goes a good bit, because once I start accelerating, like I can't stop because I have to make it up the hill, or I'm going to roll backwards while the person behind me is accelerating. It's going to be a cluster. Yeah, I'm scared. So the P.O. box is still good out there by my mom's house, but January 31st is when it expires. I don't know if I'm going to renew it, but I'll keep y'all updated, for real. So, and there's 2 other towns around me where I can go. I'm like, does it make sense? Does it really make sense to drive past my house? And this will all be to avoid that one hill. And no one else, like, I'm like, no one else is concerned about this right here. Like, people are just like, do 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 do. There's literally a house on that hill with a driveway. I'm like, who would buy this house? There's cars in the driveway. Why? Someone actually purchased this home. So everyone else is cool with it. I'm the only one freaking out. Elijah's in the back seat. I'm trying not to freak out because he'll start freaking out. So it's really, really weird. It's really weird. Like, why would you do that? Wait, hold on. I'm trying to find the file. that has, okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, no. Yeah. See, I couldn't even imagine. In Minnesota, when it was icy over there, and they're a little slower out here also to do like the snow removal, the ice, the salt, put the salt down or whatever. You would not catch me over there. Wait, let me see. Oh, it's for my Dunkin' runs. That's what you were saying. I started talking about it. Thank you so much. I was telling them last time the Dunkin' out here is really good. They're fast, but the last time I went there, they ran out of espresso. They're like, "Oh, we're sorry. Just keep your receipt, and then next time." No, they ran out of espresso. And then what? What else? Oh, I was at Chick-fil-A one day last week on the way to work, and I stopped for a coffee. And I was like, okay, I'll get me some breakfast real quick too. So I'm ordering it, and I'm like, okay, with a small vanilla iced coffee. Oh, we're out of ice. Do you want just regular coffee? I'm like, no, I don't like hot coffee. They're like, oh, it'll still be cold. It just won't have ice in it. What? I'm like, okay, fine. That's fine. I'll put some ice in it when I get to work. Fine. And then I was like, oh, and can I have a butter biscuit? Just a plain biscuit. Oh, just so you know, it'll be like 10 minutes on the biscuits. I pulled up there and they swear I ordered a half cheese, half sausage pizza. Like, I'm ordering what you sell. Why don't you have it? And it had to be like, what, 8:30 in the morning? How are you out of ice and biscuits? So that was annoying. They just really play with me out here in the mornings. Let's see, number 8. Let me know if these machines are too loud for you guys. I only have a few to cut. I've been wanting to share my budget journey on YouTube, and it wasn't until I found MGB and the Budget Mom I realized people like to follow. Yeah, they really do. These are, like, of course, I started off on YouTube watching makeup videos, but who did I watch for the first time years ago? And she was doing her budget on a calendar, and she was highlighting it, and her husband, like, they didn't make a lot of money at all, so I resonated with that. I forget who it was. I'm sorry. I don't think she's still doing videos. And I was like, what? Is this a thing? And I forgot about it for the longest time. And I was in the planner community. Then I started watching all these planner videos. Then I started working where I work now. And I'm like, budgeting, planning, budget planning. Let's go. So I put them together, and there's a whole community. And now I feel like it's getting even bigger. A lot of people are adding budget accessories and everything to their shop, to their sticker shops, or they're opening up budget shops or starting YouTube channels and everything like that. So hold on. It's going to be a little weird because my shelf. So this is how they come. This is what I was telling her on Facebook. So this is how they come. No, it's not. This is how they cut off of the sheet. And then I peel it off, and then I fold these like this. So these mats that go into the silhouette, the cutting machines, are sticky. They start off really sticky, and then the more that you use them, the less sticky they get, of course. So they stick to the mat as they go into the machine. And then I have the cut file right here so that it knows what shape to cut. It doesn't really matter what the pattern is in the inside. I'm just telling it that I'm cutting a pocket size envelope, and I have the settings already for it. What kind of freebies do you guys want to see for the PBC sale? I have some PR girls that are going to debut their stuff as soon as I send it to them. It's going to be Christina. A lot of you guys have met her in the Facebook group. She is an awesome admin over there. She keeps you guys engaged a lot more than I do because she is like my backup, and I appreciate her so much. So Christina is one of my PR girls, and you got Angie. She's mostly on IG stories, and then you got Christy. Christy's just everywhere. She's a day one. So the three of them are gonna have PR samplers, so you can use one of their codes to get one of their samplers, and they're gonna debut them first, and then I'll show you guys. So it's going to be like a thing, and you can use their code to get their freebie and a percentage off of your order. So yeah. And they help me with design stuff too. If I'm like running out of ideas, or I'll send them a picture real quick. Like we're in a group text. I'm like, how does this look? What about this? Send them an email. Like, what if we did this? So this is me trying to execute stuff and have input from others, and they're awesome. Cardstock. 8. Alright, I gotta charge my phone before it dies. Hold on. Number 9. Okay. Only 5 more thumbs up, you guys, on YouTube before we hit our goal, 50. So hit the thumbs up, please, if you have not already. Ooh. Let's see. I'm missing some comments. Hold on. Oh, I got this. Oh, shit, I missed a lot. I'm sorry. Oh, y'all are talking about... Yes, I'll link their socials. 51, 52. Oh, 52. I thought you meant somebody said they were 51 years old, and they were like, 51. Yeah, we reached our goal. I don't really get... And I don't expect people to like rewatch the lives. So that's why I'm like, can you give it a thumbs up while you're watching, please? I like to have lives playing while I work. So I think that's why I like to go live while I work. But thank y'all so much. Yeah, I will share their socials also. I don't think Christina has an IG, but I know Christy does. I'm gonna ask Christina what her IG is. So yeah, the only thing now holding them up is me. I gotta get their stuff to them. But let me know what other types of freebies y'all want to see. So with the PBC sale, I'm gonna have my usual, every order freebie, and then a $15 I don't know what my $15 will be. Probably some labels. And then my 25 and up is a free micro size envelope. And then we got 50 and 75. That's why you need a course on budget products, all these groups and stuff. Is that what you were saying? Trying to decipher that. Yeah, we're going to have a PR team. So they're going to be constant. They're kind of like the PR, like design consult type people. And then once I can get more consistent and caught up, then I'll try to open them up more so that more people can join. You tried to fit the weekly envelopes into your long wallet. Try the Hobo Week size wallets. Let me see what size you got, Athena. Where are you at? Oh, you are doing the weeks, Athena. Right? Yeah, you're Hobo. I got Skinny Mini, but the Skinny Mini doesn't always hold. Well, it doesn't hold the US dollar bill all the way. There's always like a little bit peeking out. Let me see. Because the Hobo Weeks are shorter than the standard ones, than the standard size, but I think the Skinny Mini would be too skinny for you. I don't know. It might be time just to switch your wallet. I mean, I don't want to sound like too like, ew, what are you doing? But I don't know, because the Hobo Weeks is the skinniest. I feel like you can go and still have full coverage of your dollar bills in the wallet. Let's see. I'll put y'all back here. I don't know. Do you want to fold your money in half the long way? The wallet, you mean? Let me see. So I have a wallet from Kiki K that I'm going to be showing you guys on YouTube soon for my 2021 lineup. And then, so you can try there. Or the Filofax wallet, but that's a little thicker. Is your purse big enough to carry like a big old wallet? Or do you do like a crossbody type of thing? All right, so those are done. I got this huge order. I don't know if she's in here. I got this huge order on my website of all this old stuff that I forgot to take down. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun to do. Okay. So try the Filofax Saffiano wallet then, Athena. That's what I started off with. It's this one here. Where did she go? I got this off Amazon, but you can also do it off of Filofax.com. Is this one? If you go back to like my first videos, this is the one I was using, and it fits the envelopes in there. And it has like a little ring mechanism. So if you get your envelopes hole punched, you can fit them inside there too. And then it has the, you know, all the wallet compartments and stuff and the card slots and all that. The only thing is they only have like bright colors, I think. Pretty sure they only have bright colors. This is the wallet that started it all. Started it all. Yeah, so if you switch to the standard size envelopes and then get them hole punch. In here I can fit like 8 or 9. I want to say. Let me see. On the rings, you mean? Because I have a lot that are like not on the rings. So on the rings I have 3, 5, 6. I think you can fit about 8 envelopes on the rings, but then it also depends on how much money you have in each envelope. So since this is old, these are empty and I could fit 8. But if you like have it stuffed like with a lot of smaller bills, like ones or hundreds, girl, you'll be able to fit less. But then you can also tuck them in and just kind of like, you know, put them down in there. Yeah, I don't think they have black. Let's see what they have. Oh, Saffiano. Yeah, they have like lime green, red, orange, periwinkle. Oh, girl, they got black. It's out of stock. The black. The black is out of stock. No. Oh man. They do have fawn. That's a nice tan color. But otherwise, no, they're bright. Peony, poppy, raspberry, vista blue, pear, floral pink, aquamarine, bright orange. That's the one I have. It's out of stock. Let's see what they got on Amazon. Not that I need to be on Amazon right now, but let's see what they got on Amazon. Try logging into your account on the site. Halifax, Saffiano. Okay, try logging into your account on the site and see if you can change it. I don't know if you'll be able to. If you can't, then I can just update it on my side. Ooh. They do have black. Oh wait, no, this is the organizer. This is not the wallet. What have y'all been binge watching also? I meant to ask y'all that last time. I need some stuff to binge. Like a series. What series are y'all binging? Raising Dion, Queen of the South. I haven't seen it. It's on Netflix. I was only on Netflix for the longest time watching reruns of The Office, which weren't really refunds because I had never seen the entire series before. Ozark. No, I never watched that. Bridgerton. Superpowers. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I started Girlfriends. Put a ring on a ready to love. Power. I've never watched Power or Empire. How to Get Away with Murder. I have watched Scandal. I watched a lot of Scandal, but never watched any of those. Like when shows have like so much hype around them, I for some reason don't want to see it. Like going to comedy shows, like I feel the same way. Like, okay, I'm going here so I can make you laugh and you have to laugh. I don't want to laugh. That's how I that's how I do it. Oh yeah, the 90s shows when they start bringing those back. Yes, I love it when they do that. Like old episodes of Martin, Fresh Prince, Roseanne, because it hit different now that you watch it when you're older, right? When you used to watch it when you were younger, it's like you were just, laughing because your mom laughed, or like listen, or laughing because the laugh track laughed, or what the kid did something funny. But like now, when you're an adult and you get the innuendos and the euphemisms and all that stuff, it's like I had no business watching this. Virgin River, and Calls the Heart. Y'all got all the good shows. Okay. Hey, Casey. Yeah, we were laughing at stuff you had no idea what you were really laughing at. No idea. Hold on. I forgot I gotta print stickers. Stickles, 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 stickles. I never have enough bill dues. Y'all keep me on my game with these bill due stickers. One, two. I'm just gonna print 5 sheets of them. And open it up over here. So yeah, I like rewatching old shows too. And Elijah's really into basketball, so I love showing him old basketball games, like the Bulls games. He watched the entire The Last Dance, the Michael Jordan documentary. He was on the Bulls. Like Chicago in the 90s, I took it for granted, but it was the place to be. So he's like, Michael Jordan had hair? I'm like, yeah, Michael Jordan had hair. I found the game where Jordan was playing when he had food poisoning. They call it the flu game, but he really had food poisoning. And I found that on YouTube, and we watched that a couple of times before. Okay, Athena, I'll help you out. Hold on. Julie and the Phantoms. Yeah, the Jordan doc was my favorite documentary of the scarf. Was my favorite documentary of 2020. And it came out in the summer too, didn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, at the summertime. Liddy, look at this. Look like somebody auntie. So, oh, another thing we have going on is printable stickers. So, in addition to purchasing the limited edition items, I'm going to have them as printables, like indefinitely. But this is only going to be on the Shopify site. It's not going to be on Etsy because Etsy charges too much for you to list. So you need to list every individual thing. And printables cannot have a drop down option on Etsy either. So on the website, I can customize all that stuff. So I'm going to have printable options. If you go on the site now, you'll see it, but they're not all up yet. You're on Shopify now. Yeah, Etsy is a lot of money. And I'm trying out Etsy ads. I'm not seeing a good return on that investment so far. I think it's only been, let's see. Yeah. 25. I've gotten like thousands. I got 16,000 views, but only 2 orders. Since I started the Etsy ad portion. So it may be time for me to call that off because the 2 orders that I did get from the ads were from new people. So that's new eyes, new attraction. So I gained 2 new customers, but I've spent 45 and only made 25. So I'll give it maybe through the weekend. We'll see. But I don't know. You have cable and 3 streaming platforms, but they remove Fox. Yeah, they've been taking down a lot of stuff. They've just been taking down a lot of stuff. I don't know what's up. A lot of people are saying that it's scary that so much stuff is, just can be taken away like that. But if you think about it, nothing is really ours, Like media, we don't control the media. We don't control any of these corporations, any of these, you know? So all this stuff can be taken away so easily. And people are like, that violates our, um, First Amendment rights. And no, it doesn't. Yeah, see, I want to drop Etsy. I mean, I still get a fair amount of orders over there when it's the normal, like on a normal day. But I think after the holidays, Etsy is just not really where it's at. I'm going to see how it goes through the sale because I remember the last PBC sale I was in, Etsy was bumping. Because a lot of people prefer to shop on Etsy. But, oh, I'm in the wrong folder. A lot of people prefer to shop on Etsy, but I'm just like, I don't want to like just take it away completely. Okay. So I got to work on these printable listings. No problem, Athena. Just working on these printable listings. So I was asking them this last time too. What do you guys think about me having something like a color club? Let me show you what I mean. So every month there'll be a set number of releases with a set number like of a colorway for you to get your functional collection up. Okay, and it doesn't have patterns on it or anything. But for example, this would be like the an example of the micro hexagons in this colorway. You see how it has all pinks? I call this one Marvelous. Look how it has those. And then I did one with all greens. Like this, like how it ombre is like light green and dark green. But these are like my stickers, my bill dues, my designs and stuff. But it's just like in a colorway that you guys may like. So here's some labels in the Marvelous. Then we got some all grays, like different shades of gray. This one I call Crystal, which is really pretty. It's like a light blue that ombres down to a purple. And then here are the bill dues in the mauve. So I do have an all blue set, but I didn't print and cut it yet. It's, I don't even think I named that one yet. Let me see. Wait, yes I did. Is this the one? Yeah, it's called Blue Ice. So I got an all blue. I got Naturalista, which is, you guys can't see any of this, but it's like skin tone, like caramels and browns and tans. Yeah, you would do the color of the month. Okay, okay. Yeah, I want to show y'all these. And then I got a baby girl that I got one that I call baby girl that's like this one, but it's like light, fair, soft pinks, like nursery baby girl blues. Oh, I was supposed to be printing those bill dues. See what I mean? I get distracted. So, like the color of the month, I want to debut them. I'll have them up in time for the sale. How about that? So I can see how it goes, see how many people are interested, but it'll just be the functional items. I was trying to do them too with the envelopes, but I find it hard to get a listing together. Like it just looks like a bunch of colored rectangles. It didn't look right to me, so I gotta play around with that. But if I had like plain envelopes to match, would you guys be interested in that? You would do the color of the month, rose. You'll buy them all. Thank you. Please do. I'm just kidding. I'll do that though. I'll show you guys. What am I trying to do? Bill dues. Crikey. So yeah, I got the rose and the pumpkin. Oh, that I did for October? You mean? Yeah, so I'll do those. See, look at it. It's sliding up right here. Oh yeah, you're the one that the post office ruined your account. Thanks, Haley. I love it when people comment that haven't been commenting. So I'm like, oh, hey girl. Oh, and then I made this thing too, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it because so I was playing around with making covers for the micro happy planner, like the one that's like really small. So I made this one, but I didn't make it big enough, so don't laugh at me. So I made this this leopard one, and I put sticker stash on it. Is this backwards? No, it's not backwards for you guys. So it's a sticker stash, but I didn't make it big enough, so I was like, womp womp, I gotta do it all over again. So thinking about doing these two in like different designs, of course, so that way you can just change them out. I keep dropping it. You can just change them out once you are if you want a different look. And since they're so tiny, they'll be like super cheap and they're super durable because I laminated them twice and I still got the hole punch to go through them. So I'm super excited about that. I was down here like, ah! That's what I say. I'm like, my mom used to call me a mad scientist because I would be in the basement all night. It's like thinking of stuff. The dates for the sale are January 22nd through 24th. I'll be 20% off on Etsy and Shopify. But Shopify will have points. Sometimes Shopify has more listings because I start off listing stuff on Shopify and then I go over to Etsy and I have to do them all over again. So that's the move with that. Yeah, we're live, Haley. We're live. We're gonna go live every Tuesday. What actually, I might go live next Monday because next Monday is MLK Day and Elijah doesn't have school. So I'll be able to get on a little bit earlier. Or will I? Because he's still gonna have to go to sleep for school on Tuesday. So I do them late at night because I can be like uninterrupted with you guys and not like hollering and be like, turn that down. What's wrong with you? What was that noise? Like from down here. Um, but on Monday he doesn't have school at all. So that might be counterproductive. But yeah, this is gonna be a weekly thing. I'll figure it out before then. But this is gonna be a weekly thing. We're gonna hop on live and just have a chill sesh while I work. Photo paper. So it's gonna print 5 of those, right? Yeah. Adorable. Oh, I prefer if you order from Shopify because Shopify is cheaper for the seller. Etsy takes out a lot of fees. There are fees associated with Shopify too, but not nearly as much. There's only like the transactional fee that you get, or maybe like the PayPal fee. That's it. But Etsy charges you for listing the item, the transactional fees. Um, for every time you purchase and it has to get renewed, they charge you again for that. And then they also take a percentage of your sale. So if like for instance, I want to start doing $2 Tuesday, I wouldn't really be able to do that on Etsy because I'd have the 40 cents come out because it's technically listing twice. I'd have to list it once and then when you buy it and then relist it so the next person can get it, that's another 20 cents. So that's already what, $1.60 plus they'll take like 10% of your sales off that and then another like 3.5% for the transactional fee. So at the end of the day on $2 Tuesday you're making like maybe 85 cents if that, because then you have to take out your cost of goods. So I would prefer if you shopped on Shopify. That really helps the seller out on any with any shop that has Etsy and Shopify. Shopify is definitely cheaper. It's the same quality of products using the same materials coming from the same place and everything. It's just that Etsy is a bigger marketplace and it's easier for sellers to get their name out there because a lot of people just come to Etsy and type in what they want and like a whole list pops up. With Shopify, you actually have to be directed there. So you may or may not know that I have a Shopify site, but you may be on Etsy looking for something else and stumble upon me, if that makes sense. And they know that. So that's why they take a bigger percentage. Um, off of your sale. I'm really into my A7 planner. Five. Did I use 5 mil? Let me see how many mils I use. 3 or 5. 3 or 5. Yeah. It's like when I close the door, when I'm like, okay, good night. And he's like, good night, I love you. I'm like, now the fun begins. Now you get like this new wave of energy. You get stuff done. It's like the best feeling. The best feeling ever. No problem. What was I about to look up? No. Oh, how many mils I use. I got all these duvets in my Amazon cart and I can't decide on which one. But I put them in all save for later because I couldn't decide and they were too expensive. Yeah, it's hard to meet new people, right? Because of COVID. Yeah, we can video chat. We can be friends, girl. Come on. Come on over. I don't have a lot of people that I call friends either. Yeah, I use 3 mil. I do have some 10 mil over there though. And that's what I used. Did I use that on this? I either used a 3 mil and a 10 mil or 2 3 mils on here. I can't remember what. But the 10 is super thick. If you're trying to make your own envelopes and laminate them, do not use 10 mil. That is too thick. Everything on Shopify is still available. Everything you see there is fine. If I forget to take it down, then that's my fault. Go ahead and buy it, and I'll probably take it down after I notice that it was supposed to be. But Etsy is a little bit easier. I will give them that. It's a little bit easier to set up because everything's on one page. With Shopify, you got to go through back roads. And if you list an item, let's say I'm listing a new set of bill dues, right? I want to list them under the bill due section, under the functional section, and under the new release section, right? So I'm listing them 3 times, but let's say I want to take them down and then like limited edition, right? So they're limited edition, functional, bill dues, and I have it listed in 3 or 4 new releases. So I have it listed in 4 different places. And then the limited edition items expire and I only take them out of limited edition. Those 3 tags are still active, so it's still technically on your website. So now you got to go through and make sure you take them off everything, like off of every tag. And that gets me tripped up a lot. Like I said, this one girl ordered a big order of a whole bunch of stuff that I forgot to take down when I put up the old limited edition items for Cyber Monday. I'm like, shit, that was still active, even though it wasn't active on under the Cyber Monday portion. Excuse me. It was still active under the functional listings. So Etsy is a little bit easier in that sense, but that's about it. Hey Monique, I am a budget channel. I share my budget journey with everyone. Right now, we're just doing like a little live chill sesh. But if you look back on my channel, my videos are about budgeting and personal finance. I share my real numbers and help you on your budget or debt-free journey. Um, when I get paid, I post videos like stuffing cash envelopes, how to stay on budget, how to stay on track. And I also sell products on Etsy and Shopify. So that's what we were just talking about. Yeah, the tags are a mess. Yeah, if you're making your dividers for your planner, just use the 3 mil. I would say use thicker paper, thinner laminate, if that makes sense. What is that dab? That's so funny. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Etsy is where you go for their handmade. And Etsy just started doing like televised ads and stuff, and that's why they raised their price because it used to be um 3.5%. And then they're like, oh, we're going on TV, we're going national with this, and we need your help. So then that's when they raised it from 3.5 to 5. But then they also put that 5%, I forgot to say, they put that 5% on the shipping too. So they also take another fee out of when you buy your shipping label through them. So they're just like taxing on all these fees just because they started advertising on mainstream television. So it's it's a lot. So you definitely got to pay for exposure and what you want, but that's why a lot of handmade prices on Etsy went up is because they're taking so much. And in order for sellers to break even, they're increasing their price just to account for they're building in the Etsy fee um, into their price so that the buyer is paying it instead of them, which they low key, like Etsy tells, they still send out emails or whatever, like things to do. And there was this email a while ago that told that was telling sellers to include their Etsy fees in the shipping costs, but to lower their product fees to attract more buyers. I don't know. It was like some weird, sketchy type of thing. And we're like, so you want us to do this? How about you just not raise our fees and we won't have to, you know, try to be sneaky on the back end. But I never raised my prices that much. I think I raised them like 25 cents, but I mostly raise my prices when the shipping goes up, like when the post office goes up, not because the platform I'm choosing to sell on increases. I feel like at that time it's my problem because I'm choosing to sell on a platform that has high fees. And plus, it's a lot to keep up with. Like going back and forth, like, wait, what was my price on Etsy? Okay, let me get out the calculator. Let me subtract 3.5% and then put that on Shopify because I gotta, you know, and then you're trying to entice buyers to buy on Shopify because they have cheaper prices, because you have cheaper prices. It's a lot to keep up with. It's a whole lot. Hold on, let me find this file so I can be cutting these. So I'm only going to be on for about 20 more minutes so I won't oversleep in the morning. You're not allowed to buy on Etsy anymore? You got banned? What happened? Yeah, Etsy has been troublesome for some. I haven't had any real trouble like with the customer service or anything like that. I know that can turn people off from them too, but I haven't had any run-ins with them on the customer service side of things. I'm gonna start these up. No rule for yourself. Oh, so I'm gonna do the lives every week, Bailey. Every Tuesday we'll be on live at around 8:30, 8:45, 9 p.m. Central Time. Just 10 p.m. from 9:30 to 10 p.m. ish Eastern. Um, for about 2 hours. Because if you were here in the beginning, then you heard about my struggles with waking up on time in the morning because I still work full time, and we're back in the office, and it's so stressful. Like we don't usually have a break at my job until March, and if you remember, last March is when shit hit the fan. March 13th to be exact is when the kids all got taken out of school. So it's like we had literally like 5 days of our like, decompress, let's get caught up, do admin stuff at work, and then it should just hit the fan again. So it's really stressful at this time. So I need to wake up on time because I still have to go into the office because right now we're reconciling W-2s and 1099s and 1096s before they go out. So people can file their taxes. We are done with 2020. With the whole cleanup and getting rid of any profit that we have to get our net income. Some companies have to leave money in. Some are S corps or they have to file a K1 for the owners. Some have a 2% S corp. Then you got the regular C corps, and then you have the ones with a negative retained earnings. So you're trying to leave money in to make up for that. It's just a whole lot of stuff. And then you have to still in the midst of that do your payrolls, and then you have to make sure the payrolls for the current year are correct because the limits will change, or people have kids who who they either birth kids or they're aging out of the whole system of they're 26 and above. Are they contributing to FSA, HSA, dependent care? Are they in the medical, dental, vision, like all the benefits? And then in February, then we start having the meetings where we're presenting January financials, but they're wanting a full year budget. You have to present the P&L. So then you have to go through and look at your budget and make sure everything is like in tip top. You have to coordinate with AR to see if the cash flow is. It's just a lot. So once we finally die down, when we're done with our February meetings, presenting January is in March. So hopefully nothing happens in March, or else we're gonna have to start this whole cycle all over again. Your son's birthday is March 12th. Mine is April 10th. I almost said March 10th. April 10th. Mm-hmm. Yes, a lot. I don't know. The numbers, I love numbers. They don't talk back to me. They don't lie to me. They're always the same. I don't know. I just like consistency. Oh, quarter boxes. We print 3/4 boxes. Probably not gonna cut the quarter boxes tonight. Just have them printed and ready. You guys have been loving the scripts too. Hold on one second, quarter boxes. I wouldn't mind paying more for Etsy products because they are custom, more handmade, and in small batches. Yeah, a lot of people do start off on Etsy because that's where the handmade marketplace is, like the place to be. But then they branch off into Shopify. Um, it's just hard to keep up. I was saying if you have both. Like if you just have Etsy, then changing your prices more periodically probably wouldn't be a big deal. But then trying to like overcompensate for Etsy over on Shopify and hoping that you still make a profit can be a lot. But I don't think the size of the batch doesn't really change though on Shopify. Yeah, I'm going live straight from my phone. Numbers don't talk back to me. Oh, you're going from kids to finance? That's a big jump. My mom always said that I had too much personality for finance, low key, for finance and accounting. Like when I got accepted and I was picking my major, she's like, "Why do you want to do that? That's so boring. You're so much more vibrant than that." I'm like, I'm really not, but I don't know. So, but that's a big jump. The numbers always telling you no. Yeah, they're like, they whip you into shape. You're like, okay, then player. I. Yeah, photo, paper. I want to go live from my computer actually, but I wouldn't be able to move around. If I did that, it would be like kind of like a stationary thing, kind of like a Zoom type, or I would have to sit here and actually put on my headphones. Oh, look at my headphones. Oh, or I actually like have to sit here, put on headphones, and connect them to the mic and stuff. So These are them. I don't want to break them. But they're like a really pretty soft pink. They're this MPOW. So I got them for my next Zoom. I won't be like, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Because I feel like I was doing that the entire time last time. It's probably muffled. But I said I got these for my next Zoom, so I won't be like, can y'all hear me? Because my black ones that I had broke. And I spent $100 on those like 3 years ago. But they broke because my head's so big and I like stretched them out and I wasn't paying attention. I was like, and it snapped right here. They're annoying. But those are my new headphones. I can't wait to use. What do you guys think the next Zoom should be? What do y'all want to learn next? I'm going to still do the quarterly budget setup, but that's not going to be till the end of March, going into Q2. But let me know what else you guys want to learn as far as digital budgeting, or we can hold like, I can't like do like a tax course or anything because that'll vary so greatly by location. There's a lot of different situations and the laws keep changing from like, are they going to forgive this loan, this relief funding type of stuff and all that stuff. So I can't do like a tax thing, but I really like the Zoom atmosphere. So let me know what you guys want to see. Next time. Did I not say print? Oh no, I didn't hit print. So basically, oh. You're hooked on it now? Yeah, I look at spreadsheets all day. Sometimes I have like 3 or 4 spreadsheets going at the same time and reconciling these W-2s. Yeah, lots of spreadsheets. So you pick up lots of things along the way just to make it easier, just to make the computer compute for you. So that's why I love Excel. You're good with anything? I gotta think about it. Gotta think about it. Ooh, we're at 63 thumbs up. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your husband knows who I am because you're watching me on TV. I have some videos coming up this week. One of them is a little bit different from what I usually do. So hopefully you guys like it. I just got to do a little bit more like a research with it and stuff, but I think you guys will like it. I think you guys will like it. So I print that. Well, I can be doing some more. Y'all in my business. Don't do that. Don't do that. I need to be doing this blue nice stuff. Let's see. Yes, Jackie has a channel too, y'all. She's Jackie Budgets. Just click on her name. Oh, we were also talking last week about if you don't follow her on Instagram at Bitch I'm Budgeting, that's a different kind of account for you to follow too. Just putting that out there. But she has these things called spicy Sundays. That's because I went clicked through them this past week, and she was like spicy Sunday. So that's the name of it. So it's every week on Sundays, where it's like completely like not related to budget at all. It's like raunchy sex stories, like anonymous sex stories and everything. It is lit. So if y'all want to follow that account, um, she's completely anonymous, and I don't think she follows me, but I was doing something and then I clicked on her followers. Oh, because I was following a tag, like a budgeting tag, and I saw that she had liked it because I'm following her. So it said liked by Bitch I'm Budgeting and others, right? So I clicked on her to see who else she was following that we had in common. And since I was talking about her last week, I saw a lot of my followers now on her followers list at the top, which means I had just followed her. And I was like, oh my God, should I tell her that I sent y'all over there or something? I don't know. But y'all, she's lit. And she's completely anonymous. Like we don't know who she is. When I was saying that someone had messaged me, like saying that they wanted to start a YouTube channel and everything, but they were too shy about putting their face out there. Bitch, I'm Budgeting is completely, she's just like a memoji. Like she's just a head, like an Apple, like how when you have an iPhone and you can make your emoji look like you and talk and like move its head and stuff like that. That's all she is. So that's how we got on the subject of her. But she also does like budget stuff. She's super consistent, more consistent than me. No, I gotta order ink. I just ran out again. Well, not again. I grabbed some ink from the other printer, but it only had 5 pages worth of ink in it, I see. Yeah, her name is hilarious. Oh, that's a cute name, Athena. I approve. I approve. Oh wait, that's not you? It's a different Athena? Might change the name. See, Casey and Capital. Who else do we have in here? That's a cute name too. Yeah, her channel is spicy. You have HP Instant Ink? I heard that sometimes it's slow. Oh, you're switching between laptops. Okay. Yay! And Chromebook. Okay, let's go follow Casey and Capital. I got YouTube open over here. Let me order my ink. Y'all keep on distracted. I don't even. This one site that I get it from gets it like in the same amount of time as Prime would be if Prime was actually Prime sometimes. You know how Prime is sometimes like 3 or 4 days, but they tell you it's going to be 2? I heard HP Instant Ink can like fall behind. Like if you're doing a lot, like a high volume of stuff. What am I doing? What am I doing? Let's see. Subscribed. Casey. Everybody go subscribe. Casey and Capital. She's talking about capital income, investing, finance, and budgeting. I haven't gotten into the investing side of like YouTube stuff yet. Besides my 401k, I don't really like play the stock market. My friend that I've known from college, I actually just saw him this past weekend, and he plays the stock market full time. And so he knows like all the shit. He'll never tell me about it. Like never tell me about like his portfolio and shit, of course, but especially over the phone. He'll only tell me in person because he thinks like the phones are tapped or some shit. So I think if I pick his brain enough, I'll learn enough to put together a video for y'all. Just give me some time. Alright, got all my bill dues. Good. Let's to go. Okay, so since I don't have any ink. Hey, Renee. Ooh. Take out half and invest in a index fund. I remember I took an investing class. What was it? Investing like 305 or something in college. And the professor, it was a small class, it was like 20 of us in there, but the professor was like, I think she was a day trader or something like that. She talked super, super fast and she was like on her shit, like, "Duh, duh, duh, duh. Any questions?" And we're like, yeah. She would go over the entire, like, she would literally teach a full lesson 3 times in one class. Like, that's how fast she went over it, slash, that's how much we didn't understand it. Because she would be talking so fast that she kept having to repeat herself. We're like, what? She was like, this is the bull market, da, 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 and this is the bear market. Is this market bull or bear? If I give you this example, is it bull? Like, she was aggressive. And we're just like, lady, chill. Like, who hurt you? What are you doing? So that's the only investment class I took, and she was intimidating. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, Renee, you put more money than me toward your retirement from each paycheck. That's my goal. That's been my goal for a while, is to increase to increase my withholding. It's hard. I think I may go up this year. Whatever. Whatever. I don't even know when. I might not be able to change it. You know what? I got my bosses. I have 3 male bosses, and they're all CPAs. But one of them lives in Tennessee. So he's remote, and so he always calls us on his cell phone. On his cell phone. So I have his cell phone number. I should just text him like, "Can I increase my 401k contributions? I know it's not open enrollment or whatever when everyone's allowed to change theirs, but can I do it?" I should ask him that. And if he lets me do it, I'm just gonna pull the trigger and go because I need to invest more. Passive stock market investing almost always outperform active trading in stocks. See, I think, yeah, that kind of makes sense. That kind of makes sense because people are like all into it. Working on my debt this year so I can do the same with my 401k. I had no idea. I have no idea when I'm looking at those statements. Yeah, sometimes you're losing a lot of money. But other times you're gaining, and you're kind of just like, yeah, you blindly pick what you want to invest in, like within your 401k or B, and it can be all over the place. You're kind of just like, I don't know, this looks good. Okay, so if I have a, see, I only need magenta and cyan ink though. What is that website? Yeah, that one. They usually email me coupons now that I think about it. Where's my coupe? Yes, see, I wanted to do a separate channel like for other stuff too, but I'm like, let me just focus because y'all are gonna get tired of me. And I love y'all because y'all support me on whatever. And I'm like, I'm gonna start doing Zoom classes. And you're like, okay, what's the link? I'm like, I'm gonna sell budget products. You're like, okay, what's the link? I'm gonna get on live every Tuesday. Okay, what's the link? Y'all gonna get tired of me. So I need to focus on my, you know, watering this whole MGB. Yeah, I only put 3%, 3.5%, I think, in my 401k too. Any tips for finance students? Definitely pay attention. You're still going to need to know those debits and credits. Okay. You're going to know how to read those financial statements, know the difference between your balance sheet, your income statement, your P&L, statement of cash flows, all of that. I feel like finance is a little more broad, so you have a lot more wiggle room than just accounting. Mm-hmm. You work as a security guard supervisor for a while, working on a bachelor's in finance. Let me find Athena's channel. Oh, your house will be ready in March. That is exciting. It might not be live yet. Let's see. No, I don't see it yet. Athena, let me know when it is. DM me when it is. Yes, Athena, thank you for your service. It's hard. Oh, you bought the printables. Thank you, Carlotta. I don't know if you're in here. Carlotta. She was she bought some printable stickers. Let me know how you like them. You're actually my first customer on the printable sticker side. So with the printable stickers, you get the silhouette file, a JPEG file, and a PDF file. So if you want to cut them by hand or on the machine, you got everything you need. So let me know how those work out for you if you're in here or if one of y'all purchase it. Okay, let's see if I can find me a coupon. Oh, that's you. I didn't know. Thank you, thank you. You have silhouette? Okay, cool. Oh, they only have 10%. I thought I had a 15% off coupon. I haven't finished listing those printables yet. But as I do, they'll become available in the same place. All right, let's see. Printer cartridge. I didn't even know Cricut was around for 12 years. This girl on my Facebook was like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna get a cutting machine. I'm really into the Cricut," which is fine, okay. But then I commented and I was like, "No, don't get a Cricut, get a Silhouette." And then she liked the comment, and then like 2 weeks later for Christmas, she got a Cricut. She got herself a Cricut anyway. I'm like, okay, thanks. But yeah, definitely Silhouette I think is more user friendly. I've never used a Cricut, but I'm just saying, looking at it and looking at the software and all that stuff, I think Silhouette is way easier. So if you're thinking about making the switch, I would say go on to like Facebook Marketplace or something, get the Cameo 3. That was the one that came out before this one. Now, obviously the Cameo 4. The Cameo 4 I heard has a lot of issues. And there's a huge learning curve, and a lot of stuff that's on the 3 is not on the 4 for some reason. Why is it not doing it? Canon. Do they not have my ink anymore? Oh, okay, wait, I think I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay, let's. Oh, wow. Provo cutter. Yes. Binge everyone's videos. Wait. Find it. It's not that complicated. Oh, it just looks like it. I guess I'm just like intimidated by it because it looks like it runs like so smoothly, like something is like has to be happening right there. Because like the silhouettes, they're loud. They tell you what they're doing. They register. They like shift into gear and all this stuff, so you know what's happening. I feel like the silhouettes are like all smooth and like sly. The crickets are all smooth and sly. Yeah, I see everyone has a silhouette, but if they're doing like their personal stickers, then a lot of people have crickets. Like they just have one cricket. Yeah, I taught myself how to do it too. I looked up on YouTube, and at the time, only Inspired Blush had a video, and I looked at her videos, but other than that, I just took what she had and just went with that. Why does this ink look like this? It's a 2-pack now? Is this the right website? 250 per cartridge. Okay, girl. 'Cause it didn't look like this before, and it was, I guess, they got different version. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you watched her too. 24. Of course, I'm only at $24, and I need 30. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here in a sec. update. Mm-hmm. Yeah, shops, Etsy shops started coming up out of nowhere, right? Okay, that's 35. Bingo. Check out what's PayPal. Yeah, we made it to 66 likes. Thank you so much. 66 thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, who's that? Oh. You see 68 from here. This is gonna stress me out. Okay. You'll have your channel live by then. Yeah, I'm gonna hop on next week, either Monday or Tuesday. I don't know if it'll make sense to do Monday now. Because even though I'll be home, Elijah will still be ripping and running, honey. So we'll see what happens next week. I'm going to my goal is to have all open orders out by Saturday, this Saturday. So next week will probably be straight PBC prep where I'm not doing any orders. So that's my goal, is to have these orders out by Saturday. I am gonna do a new release video and show you guys what I'm gonna have new for the sale. I'm gonna do my different video that I was telling you about, and then I'm gonna do my January paycheck number 2 budget. So I do have 3 videos coming, at least 3 videos coming for you guys, where I promise I won't look like this. I'll look a little bit more put together. But yeah. Yeah, start your channel now. Now. Different hair colors are always fun. But yeah, thank you guys so much for kicking it with me, for hanging with me, for all your sweet comments on YouTube and Facebook, for everyone who donated the super chats. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. Like, I couldn't ask for anybody better. We will be back here next week. I hope you guys stay tuned for all the new stuff that I have coming from the shop. Thank you so much for your input. Keep a lookout for those PR freebies that you'll get in your orders if you use their code and everything. Be sure to support your local Shopify shops and everything like that. And I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully, we'll have a better day, start to the day, getting off to school tomorrow. That's always eventful. If I have any more stories for you, I'll let y'all know. First big change. Oh, yeah, focus on what you want to do. And I budgeted for it too. Yes, I'm gonna try to do Instagram next time too. Maybe not Facebook. I'm just gonna do maybe YouTube and Instagram. Tell me if you guys like that. Let me know. So yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Thanks, guys. Bye. Good night.